Greetings and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable Dungeon Master, and welcome to Geeks Anonymous. I'm joined here today with a whole lot of new people. Some you may remember, some you may not. So first is my lovable spouse, Kaz Very. Next to Kaz is Fool, a dancing fool. You've seen him a few times. He played Kytla in the Overdark campaign. Then we have Lapis, who will be playing Power Biscuit, who will be playing wow, my brain just fucking failed. Who will be playing a Dragonborn, fighter, right? Fighter, yes. And he's also one of the suggested channels down below. You can check it down and subscribe to him and stuff. Sweet. Yes, absolutely. Then we've got Robot on the Moon, who was actually the person who was my original DM, and my original gaming partner right next, who is Ghost in the Mirror. So those are the two new faces for you, not for me. And everyone knows Dolphy, who is one of our regulars, and yeah. So this is our group for today's session, and we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. Before we begin, though, I've got a few announcements. All of the music you will be hearing tonight is from Kevin McLeod's Incompetech. Go to incompetech.com. Check out his royalty-free music. A lot of the miniatures you will be seeing tonight are from Hero Forge. We are affiliated with Hero Forge. Go ahead and check the link down below. If you make yourself a mini, you're actually contributing directly to the channel. We are now merchants of Rocket Pig Games. They are doing a line of miniatures called the Darkheim miniature line, and we are actually merchants for that line. We are also doing a giveaway for a boss monster during the stream today, so stick around and you might win something.
It might kill one of us. We'll find out.
And if it doesn't get given away today throughout the stream, because I do require at least 3 people to be active in chat for it to be given away, if it doesn't get given away, it will be given away on YouTube, so check for that, and you can join the Discord, which is linked below. So that is all of the announcements I had. So I think we might be ready to start. Normally this would begin with a big introduction, but I'm going to introduce everybody with a roll. I'm going to have everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course, it's my favorite.
Constitution saving throw. So that's a die 20, add your con mod.
That is a whole 10.
Huh.
I got a 12.
I have a 15.
I also got a 10. This is gonna go well.
Yeah.
18. All right.
I got a 13. I actually beat people to con
so,
save.
Kaz, you got 10?
Yep.
Dave?
13.
13. Power Biscuit?
15.
15.
So it wasn't a strength save.
18.
But 18. Ghost.
12.
Getting used to alternate names.
Yes.
Ghost. 12. And Dolphy.
A whole 10.
Yay! All right. Who has the better con out of Kaz and Dolphy?
Probably me.
I got a 13.
What is your Constitution modifier?
Mine is +3.
No, yeah, no. Yours is better.
Yours. So Dolphy, you have rolled the worst.
Yeah!
So you may place your miniature anywhere on the battlefield.
I'm concerned.
You can just put it wherever you want.
Okay.
Yes, Sig, you can name the boss monster again.
Sure, it's got a name, but you can rename it. It's fine.
Just confirming I can put this anywhere.
Anywhere as you want.
Just hide it on the
Island.
Yes, you can put it on the floating island if you want. Just remember, fall damage exists.
How high up is it?
That would probably be about a 50-foot. I'd roll
50
about
or 40.
50. So that's
Nice
5 die
mini,
6.
Very nice mini.
Good stuff.
That's where I'm going.
All
Wait a
right.
minute, I need to investigate
What
this.
what modifier affects fall damage?
Fall damage? I think it's just raw. It's just a raw.
You can
Yeah.
make an acrobatics check
Yeah,
to reduce it.
Right.
But
All right. So that means it is Kaz's turn. Go ahead and place your miniature anywhere on the battlefield. Oh yeah, you need it first,
I
right?
need my sheet.
I just finished it.
My little sheet. I need the bird.
The bird friend.
Bird.
Bird friend.
Hey,
Nice.
buddy.
He's a body.
Very pretty.
It's actually really well done.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, these minis are awesome. I love them.
Thank you.
This is why I always tell people I aspire to be as good at painting as them.
Ghost, it is your turn.
Oh no.
Place your mini on the battlefield.
Oh, this is hot.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, so you're going here.
Good. No one that's in character, because none of you know what's going on in character or why you're
There
here.
you go, yeah.
I blame a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Explains the mushrooms.
Yeah, no, I'm
Very proud of
I have no
yours.
idea what's going on.
That counts so
I can't.
Yeah, I used the translucent resin for it, so the orb is actually like a glass orb.
And the wings are actually
Yeah.
kind of
Oh, that's
Translucent.
The wings
nice.
are
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Someone had to do it. Thank you.
At least it's the person with wings.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the person with
yeah.
an actual fly speed, so.
Biscuit.
Oh, that looks.
Holy
Seriously, you did a great job
Thank
with
you.
these.
Thank you.
God, it came out so well. So
Put 'em in front of
excited.
Thank you.
Also, this puts me conveniently
Who's
out
the
of range of
squishiest?
accidentally fireballing you.
Well, my AC is 16.
I think that's the squishiest.
Yeah.
I'm also the most dangerous to be around, though.
You're so kind.
Because I might accidentally
I
fireball.
can get to you within one move action and hide behind you.
There we go.
So, whoever is in, who doesn't have a mini on there? Everybody has. All right. So everyone except for Moonbot, I'm gonna have. Could you turn them on their sides because they're sleepy. Like they're sleepy. They're sleepy babies. Yeah.
We're taking a nap.
And now you get to put yours wherever you would like.
I'm a hole.
You're standing up though.
Oh, I see.
That's nice.
So, wow, what was the DC on that?
It will be over by
Oh, it wasn't a DC. This was
It's
a
order.
order.
It's initiative, essentially.
It's essentially initiative the way I'm doing it. Okay. So, we last left off, and Zala, you were in the middle of a clearing by yourself, and you were just minding your own business. You were sitting at the fireplace with your friend Rat, your rat friend that has just been following you around for a while.
Occasionally eats parts of me.
Yeah, occasionally, every once in a while. In fact, it's still gnawing on that piece of your ear that fell off earlier. But then, as we described a little bit online, there was that fragmented scar in the sky, and a displacement, and a gauntleted hand came out and reached you, and you just instinctively took it. Everything flashed. Everything was suddenly distorted. It was like going between worlds. And everything around you was a multitude of different lights until you become like crashing down. Take no damage though, but you slam down into the ground and you are suddenly in this swampy area with there's like this musk in the air, the stink of mildew and moss, but there's also the smell of charred like wood and like burnt life and whatnot in the area. Like there was a large fire sweeping throughout. As you come to, everything's just kind of like, coming back to you.
Did everything go plaid for a second?
Yes, for a second, you're pretty sure you went plaid. And then you're just like, I'm going to have you make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
Not again. And then, as you see the nose of your rat friend come out, and then you puke up your rat.
It's like, this is what?
It just peeks out and starts wiping itself off.
Sorry, Iggy.
It just kind of curls up and goes onto your shoulder. And you look around and kind of get your bearings, and you see, it looks like there is, in the center, this large, like, island just floating up, and it is only connected by one small vine. Like, it's very thick. It's like the thick of a tree, but it's, like, curving up and kind of undulating, sort of, and floating in the air. Around you, you see that there are several people that are just lying on the ground unconscious, and there are several slightly luminescent, almost translucent mycology in the area as well that you're seeing on the battlefield. So with that information, what do you do?
do this.
Huh? You just kind of, huh?
If there's anyone anywhere near close to me, I will wander over and poke them.
I think Bismuth would be the closest.
Or
Oh no, I'm sorry. It would be it would be most likely Viserion. Yes, Viserion. I've got to write down characters. Viserion. Okay.
Excuse me, are you dead?
Go ahead and make a Constitution check because she is using the help action. You will have an advantage on this roll.
Sweet. I can't remember. I gotta get better dice. Okay, yeah, 21.
21. Yeah, you rouse and you see. Go ahead and describe yourself, Zala.
Mostly wearing chainmail, nice shield, sword at the ready, just in case, because I don't know who you are. Hood
Fair.
pulled up, and underneath the hood is a dead lady. Kind of greedishy, pallid skin, milked over completely eyes, missing some teeth, missing bits of the nose, missing bit of an ear that recently came off. Slight smell of death. Hi.
So I come to
Yeah,
right?
you come to. The last thing you remember is you were kind of. Your hunger was getting a little bit better of you, and you were
Right.
tracking down this person, and you remember you were just about to feed, and then something happened. You were in this person's room, and everything tore open. It was like something just ripped open like a portal and sucked you in, and
Right.
you were unconscious, and that's the last thing you remember before you see Zala over your face.
Hi, are you dead?
Only partially. For real.
Hi, I'm Sala. This is Ziggy.
Yes, I'm gonna say my character looks at her with a surprising amount of blasé for the fact that she's dead.
Fair enough.
You know, like they're not totally poker faced, but they're not freaking out and
It's more
jumping
the-
back.
Right.
Well, this isn't usual, but I can roll with it.
Yeah,
Right.
this is been there, done that. This is not abnormal for me. So I kind of groggily push myself halfway up and kind
Alright.
of look up at her better to get a
Yep.
better look under that hood.
Definitely undead. Seems to be one of the intelligent kind, though.
And not immediately hostile. That's a change.
I'm like 5'4", so you're probably taller than me.
Oh yes, most definitely. So I kind of groggily get to my feet and look around.
Okay. You see the same things that I described to Zala, and you see it looks like there are 3 other people on the ground as well. No one can see you because you were
You're
tiny.
also up, and you're also like on the island that's floating. You're out of her range.
But yes, to describe my character, they are just shy of 6 foot, though they are wearing heeled boots, so that pushes them over 6 foot.
Mhm.
They're very androgynous, elven, pale skin, with wine red hair that's about shoulder length but shaved on the side, and the shaved portion has these runic, mystical looking tattoos done in a black ink. They are wearing dark clothes with a tendency towards blacks, grays, reds, that kind of thing. They have a very strong theme going on.
Right.
yeah, ye olde D&D goth. They have a slender rapier at their waist. They're very thin and angular, and there's something about them that doesn't quite seem right. But there's nothing immediately obvious.
Okay. All right. Biscuit, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
You're not being helped, so you do not get advantage.
No. So I got a 12.
Okay, because you rolled the second highest, you wake up hearing a conversation going on. It sounds like 2 people are conversing with each other. Sounds like one of them is picking themselves off the ground right now, and you can kind of come to and you see 2 people over there just kind of talking with each other. Your vision is finally getting back to you. The last thing you can remember is you were just at a campsite. You were tracking down some bandits. You were just like looking for a stray job as a mercenary in Hillcrest. and it led you to the woods. Then something happened. There was a bright flash of light. All of a sudden, you wake up to this. There is a floating island above you that is held. That you swear, if that vine was cut, it would just go. You see two other people that are unconscious. Some mycology in the area as well. It looks slightly translucent. Maybe gives off a little glowish hue every once in a while. But other than that, you're no worse for wear. You're not hurt in any way. What do you do?
I kind of look around in disbelief of how did I get here? These are not the people I was trying to find. The mycology looks really bizarre, nothing that I had ever seen before, and I kind of try to slowly get up off the ground without showing any kind of hostility towards the two in my area, and kind of just looking over saying, do you know where this is? Do you know what might have happened?
Passive perception, you would have seen them start to rouse.
Not exactly settle when the giant armored character gets up.
Did something happen to bring us here?
Did the hand out of nowhere touch you too?
Not
Sorry?
that I know of.
I'm sorry.
Not that I know of, no.
Oh, then I don't know how you got here. I followed a hand that reached out of a hole in space.
Oh, I definitely saw no hand. Do you know what happened? Where are we?
I don't know the answer to either of those questions. I was pulled through a portal unexpectedly. Found myself here, and she woke me up just recently.
I was only just tracking some bandits, and there was this weird light that hit me, and I don't know what happened.
You're hooded, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Passive perception. What is your passive perception?
Give me a sec. 14.
14. Make an active perception roll, because I don't think a 14 would have spotted with the hood on, but...
Perception was which?
Perception is wisdom.
Wisdom? I got a 21.
Okay. As you were speaking with these two, you notice one of them looks like they're decaying, but they seem to still be talking. You have heard of the undead. They're usually not good. Okay, so at that point, Horatio.
I'm going to move a little closer to this cluster of mushrooms and kind of take a peek at it while keeping a wary eye
Okay,
on these
and I
two.
saw that you were heading over to Ava as well. So Horatio, at that point, I'm going to have you make a quick Constitution saving throw.
I got a 3.
Okay. You wake up with
Is that a
the
1? Oh my
Yeah.
biggest.
god. First one!
Oh, so you got a negative, because that's a negative 10.
Right, -10, so I got -7.
Negative 7, okay.
Excellent.
So, negative 7, you wake up with the worst headache. You drank way too much last night. You're pretty sure that you went to bed around 11 in the morning, and you're looking at the sky and the evil day star. It's probably about high try, so 1300 hours. And you just hear that ringing in your head, but beyond the ringing, you hear some speaking from down below. That's not a usual thing for you. Usually, you're the one down below.
What am I thinking? Fairy shrooms?
Your wings kind of flutter and get the stray dust off of it, and you realize that you are on a floating island, just looking over, and you get a really good look of where you are, because of your vantage point. You can see that this dip in the ground is a crater that is about gradually goes up. You're inside of a crater of some sort.
What did I do last night? I don't remember exploding again.
Passive perception, you hear a voice coming from above. Active perceptions, if you guys want to try to hear.
I got
womp womp. I got the second one.
Okay, nope. So your passive perception gets it.
Hi.
You hear a hooded woman calling from below. You see two other people. Looks like she's walking over to another person that's unconscious. Looking over your shoulder, you see another person who is also unconscious behind you. Go ahead and are you presumably helping Ava? Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw at advantage because you were getting helped.
Oh my.
Excuse you.
They're both fives.
They're both fives. Okay.
So, a 6.
Ava, it takes a little bit, but you get jostled awake, and the first thing you see is a little bit of green oozing from a wound as it splats onto your face.
Ew.
And you look up and you see Zala hanging over you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Now stand and be super tall.
Go ahead and describe Ava.
Okay, well, what the hell is Ava?
Azamar.
That's right, that's the
That's
word.
right.
That's the word. Well, Ava is a 6'2" Azamar with pretty silver hair and what color did I end up going for the skin?
It's like an alabaster sort of skin, yeah.
You are 10 inches taller than me.
She tall.
She's more than twice Horatio's height.
Yeah.
She tall.
Horatio's only 3 foot.
And that's when
I'm
you
6'8".
kind of, everything kind of comes to, your vision comes back, and I'm going to have you make a history check.
Am I good at those?
You have an advantage on this, or nature, whichever's better for you.
Nature.
Okay, you will have advantage on this.
Well, actually, yeah, no, it does. It does matter. Because I have a negative in my int, but I'm proficient in nature.
Right.
Nat 20!
Hey, nat 20. Okay,
First 20.
nat 20.
Goddamn time.
So
It's the only 20. The only 20 I get this whole
that's
night.
the only one you get.
One and done.
As you kind of rouse, you look up and you realize you've been here before, but something's changed. Something's different about this place. It's lower than you remember. You're seeing hills that indicate that it's way lower in the ground, like it's sunk quite a bit. And you're also seeing a lack of trees everywhere. In fact, with your good vision, you're looking and you see some gnarled, burnt trees in the distance, and you see some stumps that are underneath the swampy water. You've been here before. This is Boggrave Forest. Where are the trees? However, because you recognize it as Boggrave Forest, I will allow it to be a forest for your favorite terrain. So, do you have any party buffs with your favorite terrain yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think you get it at 2. No, or 3.
I think it's at 3, because I didn't see anything when we did.
Yeah, it's the same
level up
sorcerers
until-
getting sorcery points and stuff like that.
So, as far as it being your favorite terrain, though, if you do get any bonuses, this will technically count as forest because it used to be and you've been here before.
Mhm.
So yeah, you recognize this place as Boggrave Forest. It's an old cemetery. Deep within the forest clearing. It was actually taken over about 100 years ago by the Kuo-toa, which you know are big fish people. And there is a guardian spirit. Go, what do you get?
A lot.
Yep.
So your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make an int or wisdom check related to it while traveling for an hour or more. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Yes. Yep.
Your group can not become lost except by magical means.
Yep. What about magical terrain or?
It says difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain? Okay.
Yeah. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity. You can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone.
Nice.
You find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, you learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed.
Excellent. Okay. You see that there are no signs of movement other than it looks like there may have been some Kuatoa in the area a long time ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. But for the most part, they've moved on from this area. You don't know how these people got here because they don't have tracks. They must have literally fallen out of the sky. You also don't have tracks. You must have literally fallen out of the sky.
Huh.
So that's what you get when you come to.
Meteor. I was joking about exploding again.
All right. Shake, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. No one is helping you, so it's a regular roll. Yeah, you come to.
17.
You come to, and you hear the different people talking with each other. You can smell the different smells that I've described before. It's not where you were. The last thing you remember is you had who you were looking for, finally, after all this time, in your grasp, and now you're here.
Oof.
What do? You see the bird friend raise.
Favorite bird.
Big beak. Go ahead and describe Shink.
Shink is a kangaroo, has that really, the dark raven feathers that are kind of like a purplish in the right light. But they're, the tip of their tail kind of feathers into white. Wearing kind of dark, well-used armor with brass trim. Looks pretty much just like a standard mercenary that's just going around. Bird.
Oh
Bird.
no. Bird.
Bird.
Big bird.
Bird.
Birds try to eat me before it falls off.
You do smell some rotten flesh.
Was that Shank or Shank?
Shink.
Shink, okay.
SHNNK.
Birds.
Is it the sound of a being drawn sword?
Yes.
Shink.
Okay, so all of you have awoken at this point. Everyone seems okay. No one's injured. What do you do?
I'm kind of keeping an eye on everyone, but I've approached these mushrooms and I'm going to investigate what the hell's going on.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Yeah, that thing I'm good
Husker.
at.
Sorry,
That's
Mr.
I'm good
I think
at.
that's in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't know if I have it.
Yeah,
I do
it's too
not.
small.
That's okay. Yeah, good info.
You still use your modifier.
I didn't roll a 2. I get a 6. It's a mushroom.
They make shrooms. You probably get high if you have some.
Oh shit, there's the fairy shrooms.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But looking at them, you do visually see that they have like a translucent film. If they were thin enough, you could literally see through them. If you sliced a little bit off of it, it would be almost translucent. And you can see when the moon hits it just right, it creates a little luminescent glow.
Okay.
Is it dark?
It is dark, yes. Even though it's high tide, which is weird.
Is it clouds?
The sun is like it's a very overcast day.
Okay.
So it's high tide, but you can still see Ovis floating around, which is one of the moons. And looking up, you are all familiar with this, but you see the Ribus rings going around as well. It's the remnants of the shattered moon. There used to be 2, but one was destroyed during the Divine Wars. You know all about the Divine Wars. Basically, looking up at that, that's because of Hyrodius and Hextor. They smashed into it and created the eclipsing rings of Oryth.
That's one hell of a chest bump.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not a chest bump.
More of a hell of a face plant.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all see each other. There's this sort of awkward, do I trust these people, what's going on phase. What do you guys do?
Hello, everybody. I'm Zala.
Does anyone know how we got here?
I followed a hand that came out of space.
Does anyone else know what's going on here?
You're just gonna peek over the edge. If I was to guess, magic.
Hello, fairy.
Hello. Mostly dead thing?
Yeah.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen in my life. Though usually they try to eat me.
I won't try to eat you. I don't eat.
I'm gonna examine the mushrooms a little close. Me pull out a knife and kind of cut a sliver of it off.
Sure.
And
It texture-wise, it's like a mushroom.
Right,
It,
fair
like
enough.
there's nothing odd about it.
Could I investigate the vine to see if it is holding the boulder up or keeping it from floating away?
Sure. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's what I say anytime.
I got
it's
a
faster.
14.
14. You're pretty sure that this vine is holding the island in place. If it weren't for the vine, it would just go. It would just go up. And you can actually see, that's when you're looking at that core area, there are floating pebbles. Just slightly, it's like they're just buoyant enough where they can float. You ever see something like float in the middle of a glass? It's perfectly in the middle. It's not going up. It's not going down. It's exactly what they're doing. They're just rotating very slowly.
Almost like a stasis.
Yeah.
It's at a Lagrange point.
You're not wrong.
Very peculiar, the gravity in this area. Does it make us feel lighter?
Does it make you feel
Or is
lighter?
it just affecting these rocks?
That's a good question. I'm going to say there's a little bit of buoyancy in the air. Like, you do feel a little bit lighter, but it's not enough to affect you mechanically.
No moon bouncing.
No moon bouncing. No moon bouncing.
Bling, bling, bling.
Okay, so Horatio, how are you getting down?
Fine.
Oh, do you have flight right off the bat?
Yeah, it's
All right,
pretty
cool.
straightforward.
Excellent.
It's like only 5-10 feet, but
That's fair.
The
So
gravity of this situation is weird.
the gravity of the situation is weird. Okay. I'm gonna have everyone make an active perception roll.
Perception.
Oh yes, that thing I'm good at.
I'm not actually good at that one.
I have a 12,
Oh, but I did not roll horrible.
Okay.
9, so
which is worse than my passive.
21.
15.
16.
12,
shit.
21, 15, 16?
Yes.
I only rolled a 10. I have plus 6 perception.
15, Horatio?
9. I don't see shit.
I don't see shit.
Modded 20.
Hey, at least I didn't notice the bear has a very fuzzy ass.
Modded 20. Okay, anyone who rolled over a 15, which is Zala, Vesserin. Am I saying that right? Vesserin?
Viscerin.
Vesserin, okay. Ava and Shake. All of you kind of, it feels like you're already kind of sloshing around in probably ankle-high swamp water at this point, and it feels like something shifted. Like the land itself just...
Kind of look down and examine, see if I see anything moving near my feet or...
Yeah, you do see, it looks like there was a piece of land that... And you can actually see the swamp water begin to kind of drain down in that area and starting to bubble.
Are you alive? I asked the ground.
Make a charisma check. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. Nothing answers. But there is that sort of tremor, that lingering tremor, and afterwards, this one, no one has to roll to feel. The whole place just kind of shifts.
We've got some moving and shaking.
While you're at the base, you do find, after kind of being in that area for long enough, you find what looks like a stone tablet of some sort with some runes on it. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Draconic, and Orc.
Okay, it's in a language that you do not understand, but they're very, they're very blocky, sort of almost sporadic in their markings. It looks intentional, so it's definitely a language, but it looks probably a tribal species of some sort.
Could I do a maybe history check to see if I can recognize?
Sure.
Do I notice that he's trying to read something?
I got a 15.
15. Okay.
It's not bad.
And that was a history check.
Yes.
You have heard of kind of tribal sort of civilizations in this area. Goblins, gnolls, or the occasional orcs, but most of them are mostly located to the east. So it could be a myriad of different things in the area, kobolds, but you can't really put your finger on it.
Do I see him?
Yes,
lift up the
all
tablet?
of you can see
I'm
that.
gonna head
Wander
over
over.
curiously.
Sure.
Yeah.
What languages do you speak?
Oh,
It's a celestial, common, and deep speech.
Okay.
Sorry. Common, Elvish, Infernal, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
It is deep speech. As you're looking at deep, you can look over the shoulder. You're not sure why, but like you can see it translate in front of you. You know what this means, and it's basically a prayer to an ancient deity named Lofi.
Oh.
It's talking about protection and protecting these lands.
Is it Lofi or Lo-Fi?
Lofi. Lophii. Lofi. Did you say Lofi out loud when...
I probably read it out loud.
I'll have you make a religion check.
How did you spell that again?
Lophii.
No.
No. No. It's like one of those names that, like, I feel like I should know that, but I don't, sort of thing. But you do recognize deep speech on land is a little rare. However, you have heard of the Kuatoa. And there are fish people that can sometimes designate in swamps, so that makes sense. This might have been an organization of Kuatoa.
It's a fish rock.
It's a fish rock.
When did we get to Innsmouth?
See,
Oh, see,
understand this
I knew that
language.
they were here though.
You knew that they were Kuatoa, but you didn't know about Lofi.
What do these
that didn't
runes
ring-
mean?
Something about Lofi.
Yeah, it's a prayer.
Yeah. Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
I read it out loud.
You see, every DM comes into their life and they have a red button. And they put it in front of the players and they just wait to see who presses it. And I am so glad. Okay. So as you begin, do you do it in deep speech or are you translating it?
I translate.
You're translating it. So you're translating it out, but as you're doing so, there is this sort of echo as you can almost hear this like ethereal echoing behind you as you're saying the words translated. And it's basically saying, oh great one, Lofi, please protect us and thine kin, you know, protectors of the swamp, may you look over us and our dead. And as you're saying those words...
Innsmouth.
And in the darkness find them.
The whole battlefield just starts... And it splits open and the water literally rises up, and to the point where
Shouldn't have done that.
all of you are in technically difficult terrain unless you consider them part of your group right now.
I mean,
You
Considering-
are free.
considering who my character is as a character, she would probably be like, "This is my group now."
This is your... Okay, all right. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
shit, I just realized. If it's difficult terrain for them, I'm probably underwater.
Oh, no.
Blub, 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 blub. Just bubbles.
Make a dexterity saving throw. See if you can react quick enough to not get swept in.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Okay. So basically, you're kind of underwater or whatnot. Kyla, do you mind if I do? I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Kyla because
That
Yeah.
wasn't even me.
Ava, do you mind if I do something cool real
Do
quick?
that.
So you're about to like get caught underneath this like this swampy buoyancy and get forced under when you feel something yank underneath your shirt and get you out as you see an arrow basically go into your shirt and into a rock and yanks you out of the swamp.
Thank you.
And now I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Fuck.
I'm switching d20s because this one does not seem to like me very much.
See, this one has given me both the 1 and the 20, so...
This one has yet to roll over a 10.
All
By
right.
difficult terrain is it because the like water's high?
Yes, but you guys are not affected by it because you have a ranger in the group.
We're good.
I was gonna say if it affected his height negatively,
Yes.
how did it affect my 6 foot?
Oh yeah, no, it would have been like
your weight.
trudging through water would have been difficult terrain,
I'm
but
the tallest one.
How tall are you?
6'2".
I'm 6'8".
Okay, then no.
I'm definitely the shortest one,
Well, yeah.
being an actual small-sized character.
I'm the second shortest, I think.
Zala Ghost. Also, there is a lockpicking set in front of you if anyone wanted to play with it while you have downtime. I'm just putting it out there as an ADD distraction.
Bro.
Okay, so Shink, what did you roll?
19.
19. Horatio.
11.
Bismuth.
So I'm actually pretty
Also 11.
Zala.
18.
good.
Ghost.
13.
No, actually,
Why did I
they're
put
excellent.
Ghost and Besser in? I just don't want to say your character name.
It's okay.
Well, you said 18?
13.
13. Ava.
10.
10. Okay.
It's a
Shink.
guitar.
Isn't that lucky thing?
That's for the actual lockpicking checks.
yeah, you have to actually unlock it.
He's gonna
That's
have
one of those
varying
games.
difficulties in locks.
Size and rogue.
This is what the knock spells for.
Yeah.
And there's always the option of the bark knock.
My nails are too long to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
Not two of them.
Well, gotta have the lesbian manicure.
Okay, so as you're just kind of relaxing, getting to the situation, you see all the land kind of shift and bubble up. You see what first looks like this stem, the stalk of a creature with it almost looks like a Venus flytrap of sorts, and it's got teeth and whatnot. And it goes probably about to your height, and then it just keeps going as the water starts bubbling over, and then you see what looks like trees lift out, but they're covered with moss, and it almost looks like a wingspan at which point. And then more of it begins to be revealed as you see 3 eyes looking at you from a non-symmetrical standpoint, a gaping maw as it just towers over you. It's got 3 arms around it as Lofi enters the battlefield.
I was joking about Innsmouth.
My bad.
Yeah.
I don't think we were supposed to say that prayer.
Let me show chat.
I don't like it.
Yes.
Oh, trying to real quick figure out what kind of damage this thing's weak to.
And this is the giveaway monster, by the way. So, if there are 3 people active in chat by the end of this fight, you might win this.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I only just woke up.
Look at that sex intense.
I only just woke up.
That's not good.
Can we have a minute to stretch?
Shink, it is your turn. No.
Okay, did you get everybody else's initiative?
Yeah, I believe 19, 11, 11, 18, 13, 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is your turn.
Oh. Well,
That is too close.
Before you begin, make a perception roll.
I'm going to make a perception roll. 5.
Okay.
Huzzah! Whatever it is, I don't see it.
Nope.
So,
It looks angry.
well, I'm also angry. I lost my prisoner. asshole.
You finally found him too.
Finally got him. Had the chains.
Oh my.
So Shink is already pissed
that was
off
further away.
because his job didn't go as planned, clearly. So he's just gonna run up and stab the fucker.
Okay.
And let out a bit of an angry roar while he does it.
Okie dokie.
Angry cog
Yeah.
noises.
When in doubt, charge.
When in doubt, fuck it up. Oscar, Jesus
Shink is
Christ.
angry.
Angie.
Angry bird.
How do I find my accents? There it is.
Standard attack with a slashing weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
So 21.
21 hits.
Yay.
I would hope.
I would also hope, yes. I would be scared if that did not.
He's rather big. How can you miss?
+4, so 11 damage.
Hitting or missing might be a matter of actually hurting it.
So you run up to this creature and you slam down with your sword, slashing through the air. It goes through several layers of what seem like thick vines. It's actually, instead of like a blood that you would be used to from a normal creature, you see what looks like oozing yellowish, amberish sap
Yeah.
that drips from it. But you ting right into bone. It has bones, and you see it.
I'm going to mimic that back at it.
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation roll.
Hold on. Let me shit.
That might actually be pretty good.
17.
17. Okay, so you do it back to it. The same tone. You see this little tiny creature duplicate this big sound, because mimicry is awesome like that, and you see this creature just just confusion for a second. Okay, so that was your action. Do you have any bonus action or move that you would like to do?
Well, I'm just gonna be right up in his face because Shink's mad.
Okay.
Shink's just mad.
Shink's just
Angry
mad.
Shink.
Shink was having a good day, and then some magic bullshit happened, and now they're in a swamp fighting a thing.
Zala, it is your turn.
Moving across there. I will move into 20.
Sure. It's about 6 inches-ish. There are no squares, so we're just gonna
Wing it.
wing it.
Yeah. I moved my movement because I'm kind of slow at the moment, and I'm not in melee range, so Sacred Flame.
Okay. Go ahead, and I believe that's a wisdom saving throw for it?
Dex,
Yeah.
as a bolt of starlight shoots out
Ooh.
like I
that's
was a
off.
magical girl.
Same roll.
Magical zombie girl.
When did we get more open?
Half damage on a save, though, right?
None on a single.
It's a cantrip. I think it's no
Yeah,
damage.
it's safe.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, save or take radiant damage.
So
Fair.
DC
Cantrip
14.
you kind of conjure up this bolt of energy from your hands and blast it forward, and it seems to like look at you, and it just looks at the holy energy, and before it hits it, it disperses.
Oh, poo.
It is a guardian deity.
That makes it Vesseron's turn. Just saying.
Well, that's no good. I'm going to. I got 35 movement, but it's kind of awkward in a half movement.
That's fine. I'll say you
Around
can
here?
you can get up to him if you wanted to.
No, it's okay. I'll chill out here, and I'm going to pull out a wand, and I'm going to trace some sigils in the air, leaving magical streaks behind, and I'm going to fire off a ray of frost. I
Okay.
figure he's a plant, cold.
All
might
right.
wither him. I don't know.
Absolutely. So you conjure up as the energy around you almost seems amplified. The magical residue, everything seems more powerful.
Sweet.
You will do ray of frost does what, 1 die 6?
Die 8.
Die 8. We will do 2 die 8 normally
Oh dear.
if
Well,
it hits.
No pressure.
If
don't miss.
If I have an
Oh, that's
action
not
that
bad.
takes no
21.
action, I still have to wait for my turn.
What's that?
If I have an action that takes no action, still have to wait for my turn.
Yes.
Unless it's
Unless
a
a
reaction.
Unless it's a reaction.
I got a 21.
21 to hit, you
Yeah.
absolutely hit.
That's what, 2 die?
Oh.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, that would need to.
Yep.
That's still very
And I totally mucked
Yes,
it.
gonna
Let's
try.
see. Yeah, so I did like 3.
You did 3.
I did. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Hey, that's 3 more damage than it had before.
So as you conjure up this bolt, you see that it is amplified in the air. It is giving a lot more oomph than you're used to the spell being able to do. And it travels through the air and solidifies and blasts into this creature. But it seems to not really do a whole lot to it. Like, even the extra impact that it would have, it just doesn't seem as effective. Whatever it is, it's not getting through some sort of barrier. You think there's more to it than it being a plant, though.
Now, normally it reduces its speed by 10 feet. Is that also negated?
It... Does it do that if it hits automatically?
Yes. On a hit, it takes die
Okay,
8,
yep,
and
yep, that-
speed is reduced.
That still works. Yep.
Sweet.
Okay, its speed is reduced. It is
Is
even
anybody else?
slower. Okay, so is there anything else you can do with your turn?
I don't believe so, no. I think I'm good.
Okay, Horatio and Bismuth, who has the higher dexterity? Okay, Horatio, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to take an untyped action to activate Tides of Chaos, giving
Okay.
myself advantage on my next roll,
Okay.
and giving you the option of wild surging me
In this area, yes.
whenever I cast a spell.
Fireball.
It doesn't matter. You can wild search it on 38, I think it is.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
This is an attack roll at
I
+7.
should pull up the wild magic chart.
Yep.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay.
And does that also get enhanced like the cantrip did?
You do see that it looks like it is more potent and it's going to do 1 extra die of damage.
So that's 3d8. And I designate which of the d8s is deciding what kind of damage I'm doing. I don't choose that. This d8 will decide the damage type. 4. Force damage.
Force damage, okay.
Oh, wait, it also has damage from d6. It's untyped. Oh god, that's untyped damage? That's terrifying. Sorry.
That is terrifying.
It does 12 force damage and 4 untyped.
Okay, so that all gets half, so 8.
Fuck, it's got magic resistance.
So, okay. That means it is now Bismuth's turn.
I only have a 20-foot movement speed, but do I have to go around the base
No, you
of
can
the
go
vine?
over.
Can I go under?
You can under it.
Well, under the bucket.
Oh well, you yeah. You
Yeah,
can
like
go.
just straight.
Yep.
Okay. I'll move my. That's probably gonna put me probably like right there-ish, which is unfortunate area. But I would like to use Psionic Mind, assuming it understands at least one language.
It does.
It does. It can't talk back to me, but I can relay a message to it.
Sure. What would you like to say?
I would like to say we do not know how or why we were brought here. We do not wish to disturb you.
No.
Is there any way we can stop this and we can come to some agreement of sorts?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! That's a 4.
It chooses to respond in common,
Oh!
so all of you can hear it. Meat.
Okay.
Okay.
It wants to
Okay.
eat you.
All right.
On the
That's
first
fair.
date, is there anything else you want to do?
Do I have enough action to swap to my crossbow and shoot a bolt?
I will say yes.
Okay. I would like to attempt to shoot
Go for
towards its eye.
it. Okay. Which one? I'm just kidding.
Whichever I can. Oh, that's not hitting his eye. I mean, where was my crossbow?
You can show you where it is.
Yes.
If you go to inventory. Okay, you didn't write it, so it should be in. Actions.
Oh, there it is. Alright, so I got a 9 for the hit.
A 9 to hit?
9.
No, unfortunately.
Dang.
Unfortunately. So yeah, you take out your crossbow and you ran up. You tried to do all this, and then it said meet back, and you kind of raise up your crossbow and you fire, but it just kind of pink, and it doesn't even pierce through it. Okay, and that makes it its turn. You see it looks very slow and weak, and go ahead and make whoever wants to make a medicine check. Whoever has the best medicine. Does anybody have it favored?
No.
I'm very bad at it.
I have a +2 in medicine.
I have a +3.
You
Can I
have
make?
+3?
I have a +4 just
Plus
for
4?
wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Can I
I
make
have
a
a +1.
roll anyway? I got a -2. Can I make a roll anyway?
Sure. Sure. Go for it. Sure. -2. Let's do it.
Hey. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, I got like a 5.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and roll if you want, Zala.
13.
Okay. 13. What did I have you roll?
Medicine.
Medicine, thank you. Wow. I just went blank all of a sudden. Okay, I'm a professional. Yeah, it looks like it's emaciated. It looks like it's missing nutrients. It looks like it's decaying. It doesn't look like a divine being. It's missing something essential for its life,
Oh, poor puppy, you're hungry.
basically. Make a religion check.
I am much worse at that. It's based on int.
You're a cleric.
And a
But
zombie.
religion is intelligence.
I'm trained. I just only have an 11 int.
Okay.
Which is why it didn't seem like a bad idea to read it out.
Fair
loud.
enough.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20!
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Okay. So, with a nat 20, this being probably hasn't gotten its prayers. It hasn't been prayed to in a long time, and it's basically dying because of it. Yeah, that's what you get from the nat 20.
I could pray to you.
Make a persuasion check.
I say that in deep speech so nobody else
Disadvantage.
knows.
Because you are not the right species.
3 plus 4, 7.
Doesn't seem interested.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, this wasn't even my turn.
Okay. Oh no, that's right. I didn't let you do any of that. It's its turn. Okay. So it is raising its arm in the air as you see its wings kind of flat backwards and slam down into the ground. You see several of the swamp just kind of, and it's kind of like that viscous liquid being pushed sort of thing. So it's not like a wave. It's more like gross, thick liquid being pushed.
Is a hill.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's an undulation.
Yeah, it's an undulation. That's a good word for it. So I'm gonna have everyone make a strength saving throw.
Fuck.
I mean,
Oh,
That's not bad.
7.
Just a straight strike.
Strength
How did I
saving throw.
somehow-
13.
13.
you took the D20 out with you.
It's mine.
No.
I got an 8.
Okay.
7.
Dang.
Who rolled above a 10? Okay, who rolled above a 15?
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15.
Yes.
You were the only one not knocked down by the buffet. Horatio, you're not in range.
Huzzah!
Yeah, everybody.
I was gonna say, aren't you still like pinned to a rock
Yeah.
You cast your magic just like.
He's got to go back in the water. What's he gonna say?
I'm just gonna say I step up on a slightly elevated piece of rock, like real smooth, and just let everybody get knocked over.
Yes, it's canon now.
It kind of makes sense for Shink because Shink is right there.
I mean, Ava is right there.
Okay,
Seems like he's being
so
stepped on.
it is moving so slowly. It's actually going to take another turn for it to finish its attack. So its arms are in the air. That is its turn. Now it's going to be initiative step 20, which is going to be layer actions. So layer action. You see
Am I
the.
even after layer actions?
I'm gonna have someone. Wait, what?
I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think-
sorry. I skipped over you.
Rude.
Ava, you go.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move back about 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that's about
Sure.
here. And it's time to fire an arrow.
Okay, while you back up over there, what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. Can you hand me that bunch of yes. Give me that. That's when you notice. Somewheres. I swear it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Still does.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's cool.
He.
Did you want the other one on?
Yes, please.
Did that not happen when part of it was cut off earlier?
Yeah, I took a dagger and I sliced up a little.
It was not responsive. I said it was illuminating slightly, but
Right,
not
right.
like this. Right now it's booming.
No.
It likes you.
glowing.
It likes you.
Mushroom friend.
But yes, you see and you look over and you see that another patch of large mycology also glowing as well in the distance. So
take
go
the
ahead and
wrong
continue your
shrooms.
action now that you have that knowledge.
Arrow time.
Okay.
When in doubt, shoot the fucker.
Do better than I did.
10.
10. Okay. No, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Why do you like 5 so much? No more.
Anything else you can do with your action? You have a bonus action?
I think the only bonus action would be attached to the arrows.
Okay. Okay, so that makes it top of the round, layer action, and somebody roll me a die 4. See which of the layer actions it does.
1.
1, okay.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Someone roll me a die 6.
3.
I don't like it. I don't like whatever you did.
Oh,
I just woke up.
I just woke up!
Yeah.
I just woke up. So you basically, as it's holding its arms up, you see like branches and whatnot are clawing its way through its mouth as you see it just kind of flops open and spawns.
I hate that so much.
Oh, I know what that's like.
Creatures. You do! You do!
So it just keeps giving birth to weirder and weirder shit.
As you see 3 blights come out of its mouth. One of them is like this ropey vine, and the other ones are like branched abominations on all fours.
What? Read the secondary effect to cast both.
Okay, that means it is Shink's turn. That was layer action.
No.
That is
You see
handy.
why I'm aiming at the smaller ones, so that's
That is-
Trying to
that
curse
is
it
handy.
so it doesn't happen.
yeah, really great for a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing I'm worried about is at any point I cast a spell, you can decide, oh hey, roll me for fucking wild magic now.
Now Shink's just even more pissed because now all his feathers are wet.
His wet verb.
Yes, up.
Angry verb.
And I'm just ignoring the blight because fuck that thing.
It has not offended you yet.
It has not offended Shink yet. Shink is going to Divine Smite it in the knee.
Okay. Go ahead and attack. And what's cool about Divine Smite, I believe you can hold on to that, so
Yeah.
if you miss, you can keep it.
Yep, it's until you actually
Yeah,
hit.
it's until you actually hit. Yep.
Holy sh-
I think a 23 hits.
23 hits, absolutely.
God dang it.
Your Divine Smite is also affected by the power-up in the area, so we'll do one extra die.
Okay. Is this thing considered undead or a fiend?
No.
So
This play plank.
Looks very swampy.
And me without freaking blight. Damn it.
bear with me.
Is it one blight anymore? So just true it's no.
17.
Okay. 17. 17.
7 plus 11 of that is the regular melee damage.
Okay, so as you're casting this, and you you basically slash down with that Divine Smite, as you're doing so, you feel something come over you, and you feel a comforting presence. One that you have felt before, but it's back home. And it almost feels like you're being guided, as you feel this cold energy all over you. You are no longer wet, as all of the moisture around you solidifies into a suit of armor over you, as you manifest Armor of Agathis.
Nice.
So go ahead and look that up, because I believe it gives you extra AC and does damage if anything attacks you.
Nice.
Temporary hit points.
And 10 hit points, yeah.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I think it's just temporary hit points and damage. I don't think it boosts your AC.
Okay.
Yeah, because it can stack with regular armors.
Mhm.
That's right, yeah.
Unlike mage armor.
Yeah.
Mhm. Or Shield of Faith, which can stack with anything.
Same with shield spell actually. You just have to cast that on yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, and while they're doing that, it is Zala's turn.
Oh boy.
Just remember that this can rotate if you need to bring it closer.
Zala, with your passive perception, there is a parting in the sky, and for a second, even in the day, you see the twinkling of the twilight stars. You feel like you could latch onto that somehow, and do something you normally might not be able to do.
I don't have divine intervention yet.
Nope.
Star Daddy, what do you have in mind?
Go ahead and make a. I'll let you choose either religion, straight charisma, persuasion, or arcana.
Mostly persuasion. Yeah.
This open. Quite need it soon.
11.
Okay, you have manifested the ability for once during this entire battle. You can cast Moonbeam.
Doesn't that keep going?
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, I'd be an ungrateful bitch to not cast that.
So as you see, basically Obis fly just past that, this strange opening into the ether, into the twilight realm, I guess. As it parts open, you see it shimmering, almost like a halo around. And go ahead and cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
I don't know how to do that.
It will be a free spell. But as in the, let me look up the actual deets of the spell.
Yeah, I can't look it up on here. It only lets me look up the spells I have access to.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mhm.
Moonbeam.
Since it's not a first level.
Okay, a silvery beam of pale light, blah blah blah, 5 foot down, 40 foot high cylinder, 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, so, and if it starts its turn there, it keeps getting hit by it. So it's going to be 3d10 damage if it fails a save, or half as much on a successful one. So, Constitution saving throw from Lofi. That is a fail. So it takes full damage. 3 die 10.
3 die 10. Okay, I'm gonna use my 10. I got my sparkly twilight dice.
See, if you need D10s, I have a lot.
Oh!
It's not 70, it's 7.
If only.
11.
Okay. 11. Okay. So.
Yeah, it was 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1. Oh, yeah. That's right, I forgot my 1. So that was 12.
Okay.
One of the dice came up a 1.
Round up. Okay. Okay. So after you go, that makes it Viseran's turn.
Oh, lovely. Well then. No one's hurt, right?
No one's hurt right now. Yes.
So no need to healing.
Well, the arms shall
What
be
is your
coming down
perception?
soon.
Your passive perception,
Oh, not good.
Viseran?
Yeah, that's 12.
12. Still good enough. As you're looking around, it's like there's almost a tempo to how everything's going. There is a slash of a blade. There's the falling of rocks. There's the stepping forward of something, and it's making a song in your head, and you almost see those notes like manifest in front of you, like you could reach out and touch it. Do you?
Most definitely.
As you basically reach out and you touch this like invisible G clef, it goes into you and you feel yourself just kind of get absorbed by this power, this energy, as you are affected by haste for the duration of this bout.
Wow, okay.
God damn.
Yes. Alright then. Well.
What do you do?
Oh God. I am not familiar with haste.
Haste gives you an extra attack and it makes you fast.
An AC boost.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Now, does that include spells or just melee attacks? Or
Melee
range?
attacks.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah. Well, I feel like if I wait, these guys will just come to us, so screw it, I'm going full on.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to attempt to kill him. Draw my rapier. Let's see. 14.
14 definitely hits.
Okay, for 7 damage.
7 damage.
Oh, it's piercing.
I just want to get... Okay, so you have a +2 to your AC, you have advantage on dexterity checks, and you have an action that you can use for either attack, disengage, dash, hide, that stuff. Okay, so as you strike forward, you must have hit it in just the right spot, because as you do so, you see all of its vines like just fall slump, and it is done.
Do I have a second attack?
You have a second attack, and you can take a bonus action to do a 5-foot step if you would like.
Well, do I have any more movement?
Or I can... Yes, you haven't moved all that much. You can break up your
I'm
movement.
gonna like zoom over to him.
Sure, yep.
Shank him in the spleen.
21.
21 hits.
Kill the ads.
Kill the ads.
I do 11.
11.
Once the DPS is coming
As
out,
the same effect,
miracle.
you drive in it, and it splinters all the way down, cracks down. All right, that means it is... that's the rest of your turn?
I believe so. Yes.
Saren, so that means it is Horatio's turn.
well, first things first. I am 10 feet this way. And I'm going to cast another Chaos Bolt. Targeting that guy.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
It's gonna make a great miracle demon.
Right?
It's very pretty.
To be fair, I think you did use Snorkel's Rod on the base.
I did.
18.
18. Okay. So as you're casting this spell, it doesn't... The magic in the area, there is definitely wild magic everywhere in this zone. You can feel it. And it doesn't want to form a Chaos Bolt. It doesn't want to do that. You can feel this electrical energy coming around, though, and you could shape it if you wanted to and unleash it. It's very volatile.
Fuck it, we balling.
Okay. Okay. So as you grab a hold of it, you see it just all around you, and you actually take, I'm going to say, 1d4 damage from this. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh.
4.
4. You take 4 points of damage, but then you blast forward and cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh, shit.
And it saves, so it's going to take half damage.
A lightning bolt is
So
still
that
no
should
joke.
be 8d6 or 6d8. It's one of the
8
others.
dice 6.
8d6. Yeah.
Same as Fireball.
Yes.
Jesus. I'm glad I have my fireball ace out.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
24. 35.
35. Okay.
Ouch.
35. Ouch. Even half that hurts. Okay. Oops, sorry. Math. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do with your move or bonus?
And
17 damage is still a lot.
Mm.
Was that to the blight or to the big guy?
that's the small one. I was playing to chain the chaos bolt, but
Oh well. I mean, it's a small one. If you want to
Though
retro,
I could re-aim
retroactive.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna re-aim it at the big guy.
Well, I was gonna say if you want to like retroactively use your movement, you could line up the ray, so it hits
Could.
both of them. Just don't hit Shink. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate that. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So that means this one is fried and dead. All the ads are taken care of. Anything else you can do?
That's what I'm double checking.
Okay.
Always kill the ads.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna use 2 of my sorcery points.
Okay. And what are you using it for?
Regaining a spell slot.
Okay, excellent. That makes it Bismuth's turn. Bismuth, before you go, make a willpower saving throw.
Willpower's.
Willpower saving throw. I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw.
Older editions.
Yeah, 3rd edition.
Got a 9.
9. You fail. As you feel your body begin to tense up and like tighten all over, and you can hear the words of your mentor like echoing in your mind. Remember your teachings. Remember your teachings, and it's hurting you all over. You feel like you could give in to this pain, but you're not sure what that effect would be. What do you do?
There's got to be some meaning behind it. I'll give into it.
Okay, so you basically double over in pain. Make a die 6 roll, and that is how much bludgeoning damage you will take from this.
2.
Okay, you take 2 points of damage.
I don't like what I read. Jesus Christ.
Easy, Papa. It's okay.
I don't like it. What are you doing?
Okay. So as your muscles pulse and you feel like yourself is kind of almost stretching out of your body as you can see your hands stretch out and pulsate and you become large size.
Oh, yes.
Yeah!
Yes. Giant's might.
Now you may take your turn.
Okay. Well, that definitely decided what I'm gonna do.
Hey.
I'm gonna move much closer so that I can hit with my melee.
Okay.
And I would like to actually swap to two-handing my melee.
Sure.
And make an attack.
Okay. You are under the effects of your level 3 spell, your level 3 ability, basically.
Yes, I just can't.
Gotta go big.
I think it only adds an extra.
I think, yeah, it's an extra die.
1d4.
And
I think
it brings up your...
Let me double check.
Isn't it like force damage or something, which nothing resists?
Um,
Except barbarians.
No, it doesn't give any extra. The Giant's Might just gives on my one of my attacks each turn gets a plus 1d4, I believe.
Fighter.
Yes. Advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Once on each of my turns, one of my attacks with a weapon or arm gets an extra d6 damage.
Excellent. Awesome.
To a target on hit.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and you're using. It's a versatile weapon, so you get an extra.
Yes. So I'm going from 1d8 damage to 1d10.
Excellent.
Alright.
God, that's a cool one.
Alright, does a 22 hit?
22 definitely hits. Yes.
Alright. So I'll roll my
I-10 plus die-6 plus strength modifier.
10. My d10's a 2. And then a 2 from the d6.
The die god.
And it was plus strength modifier?
Yes.
Alright, so that's 7 points.
Okay. And force? No. Was there force damage? Did I hear something
No.
about force damage? Okay.
No, there is no extra
Okay.
elemental damage. Or
It's the same as the weapon type.
Okay. It looks like it has taken a decent chunk of damage, but it looks still ready to combat. And that means it is
Still my dad.
Eva's turn. Eva.
My turn. Okay.
Make another perception roll. Because you are right where you can get a good vantage point of this.
What's my perception? Where are we? Where are you? Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, 13.
13, okay. You notice there's this one point where its arms are still up, like it's about to attack, but it's going really slow. But you see its arm get hit by a little bit of the luminescence, and you hear a tss and a little bit of a smolder, and it reacts to it, but it, recorrects itself. Doesn't seem to like the light coming from the mushroom.
Mushroom friend.
Mushroom dance.
Mushroom dance.
Never could it be.
Okay.
Means you've lived like
Why? You guys,
So
loud.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang out in the mushroom.
Fair enough. Mushroom friends.
Mushroom friends. I am actually. Would it be possible to stick a chunk of that shit at the end of an arrow?
I was not expecting that, but yes, go for it. Go for it. I'm gonna have you make a nature check.
I'd thrown the mushroom at him.
Neat.
That's a 6.
I'm gonna give you advantage because I think it's a cool idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah!
Nat 20. Damn. That's what's
up.
up.
Mushroom on.
All right. Yeah. So this will do full damage.
Puts the full copse of mushrooms onto one arrow.
Cool.
Just throws this whole bit.
Nope, that landed right on its side.
Yeah, that was a cock.
That's a 19.
19 hits. You're going to do max damage.
So, max.
What is? I believe it's a die 6 plus your. Do you get to add your strength to your bows?
To the longbow?
No, it's dex.
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 Because it's a, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
longbow or short bow.
It's a longbow.
Longbow.
D8 then.
So D8.
Plus
so
5.
Yep. So you don't roll. You just get
Alright,
max.
So,
So
13.
8, 13, and it is full damage. So, ow. Yeah, as you do so, it... and it's going to make its attack. What is everybody's AC?
18.
18. Oh no, you switched to two-handed.
16.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. So
So
I'm
you're
only at 16.
Okay.
With haste, it's 18.
Okay. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. That'll be easier.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Bismate, you're not big enough for this, so don't worry about it.
Oh!
And
I'm not
Horatio,
big
you're
enough.
too far away. And Ava, you're too far away. So
Oh, cool.
Wait, God. I am not big enough.
I'm sorry, you're too
Small
big. You're too big for him to do
Someone
this.
enlarge me.
Someone enlarge.
Give me 2 more levels.
Give me 2 more levels. Yes. Okay, so
Can I get it as a ratio?
18.
18. Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
Rip in peace.
We're just gonna hang out right here.
Oh, yeah, you can't pick me up.
Oh, no, you go there. You right there.
He does not want to cooperate.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
His salad fingers aren't very good at grabbing.
So basically, grabs a hold of you. It crunches in with its nails, which is going to do 4 plus. It's going to do 9 points of damage as you feel it. And it picks you up, and it looks like it's going to go to eat you, but it's going to take a next turn to do it.
Could I interrupt?
How?
I have the interceptor feat, so if a creature is within 5 feet of me and is attacked by a creature that is also within 5 feet of me, I can reduce the damage by 1d10?
Go for it.
Alright, let me just pull it back up here, because I
Should have kept my shield out. I could have helped you.
You should get the shield out. Yeah, when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus 2.
I'm gonna get my nerd goggles out and say technically it wasn't an attack roll, but I'm not going to be like that and allow it anyways because I think it's cool.
You almost did an attack roll against us.
I almost did.
Yeah. 1d10.
Roll of cool always wins.
4 damage, so reduce that by 4 damage.
Okay, so you only take 5. So
Shink has shoved their sword up into...
yeah,
Like, hey, stop it!
kind of wedging it in between so it can't clamp down as hard. So
No, that's
Do I
my
have to
meat.
concentrate on the moonbeam?
yes,
Okay.
yes, that is a concentration
Did
spell.
it take damage at the beginning of its turn because it started in Moonbeam?
Shit, that's right. Go for it.
Good point. Very
And
good point.
yeah, it takes full damage.
14.
Okay, and it is being affected by the shroom right now because it was last turn hit by it. So it takes the full 14. Now you guys are starting to hurt it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. So now it is.
I do concentrate. I got like a
Yeah.
21.
Okay. Yeah. Viserys.
No,
Wait,
no.
wait,
It
what?
is. It just grabbed Zala.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm getting confused. So
It was
its turn. So now it would have been the mob's turn. You've killed all the ads. So now it is layer action. Someone roll me a die 3, which is a die 6 divided by 2.
Alright.
2. Okay. Okay. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
Yes.
Do I have to because I'm in his hand?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have an 11.
11. Okay.
Am I actually within range of it?
You don't have to.
Me?
Wait. I'm sorry. None of you have to roll.
Oh.
Alright, well.
Did the mushroom save us again?
No, the ranger does. As everything kind of syncs up, and you just instinctively call out, "The rocks!" And you kind of see these rocks that are not like being sunken in, and you hop on it so you're not being
Amazing.
affected by it.
Meanwhile, Horatio just rocks.
Yeah.
Who needs rocks?
Ranger clutch.
Arrow.
Rocks,
He's
what?
bigger than he is.
The zombie is a pretty spaghetti.
Rock is my friend.
So that was layer action. Shink, it is your turn.
He's bringing
Well,
the
this
rock with me
fucker's
now.
gonna get stabbed again because he won't
Yeah,
stop
I gave you.
moving. 22.
That hits.
God damn, Shane.
Shake, you want
You're
to
hitting
kill
real
this
good.
fucker, apparently.
If it's not
It's
good,
taking
too
Shank's
inconvenient, could someone bring me down?
That's why I'm getting D4s out. So I got something that can't miss.
Ooh.
The worst I can do is wild search me.
Yep.
Fuck
Which
it,
still
I'm
means
gonna
the
use
spell
my
goes
other
off.
divine smite.
I just went
Okay.
slow.
You're far enough
So-
away. If you fireball yourself, you'd be the other one hit.
It's quiet in the background. They're just
8.
Why do you think I'm so far away?
8 melee damage.
Okay.
And then 3, 8, and 12 radiant damage.
Okay, takes all of that. Fuck. Yeah, now the tides of battle. Okay.
Goddamn mushrooms.
So Zala, it is now your turn.
Poor sleepy baby, I gotta kill you now.
Okay, do you try to get out of its grasp?
Does it do Moonbeam on my turn or just get this its turn?
Its turn. It's the start of its turn. Yeah.
Well, it's technically any creature that starts its turn within Moonbeam needs to take the damage. I
Any
think.
creature, even the caster?
I don't know.
Yes. But it's only a 5-foot radius.
And
Yeah,
that
so
is more
you
than a
yeah,
five.
Yeah,
that
so
is
you're
way-
fine.
Yeah,
you're
you're
fine.
It would have to literally put you over its head to...
Next turn when it goes to eat.
Yeah.
So you can take a bonus action to move it.
Yeah, but where? Why?
It's not moving. Why move the Moonbeam?
Has
I don't
anyone
think there's
taken
some
damage?
donuts.
I
A
have
little
not
bit.
from the moonbeam.
I took a little from electrocuting myself, but
Yeah,
Okay.
I took 2 from pain.
Is anybody critical?
No,
No.
we're good.
I'm at 7. But
Okay,
She
I
keeps
am.
that's
far
still
from.
that's more than my starting health at level 1. So
That's fair.
I'm at 22.
Sword.
Sword. You're at the advantage right now.
I'm at advantage. Yeah.
Because you're right there.
You're right
yeah,
there.
it's a little
Oh.
hard to miss up.
21.
21. Okay. Yep. And how much damage?
Die plus 2. Because I am keeping my shield. 8.
Okay. Okay. It's taken 93 damage so far.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it Visera, it is your turn.
Very thank you
Okay.
for a bunch of sticks.
Okay, well, since I got haste, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna try and do a bit of a roundabout since I got my 35-foot movement.
Sure.
I'm gonna pretend there's like a bunch of little rocks here, like Log of Eternal style, and like, boop, boop,
Yep.
boop,
The floor is rock.
boop. You know, I'm hoping I'm out of its eyesight, but we'll see.
Okay.
However, I do believe I am flanking, so I'm going to poke it and
Yes.
sneak attack it.
Yes, yes, you do.
I am definitely adjacent.
I am
Yeah,
adjacent.
seriously. Hey, that is a nat 20.
Nat 20. Fucking hey, you guys are doing it tonight. All right.
Does that mean you double your sneak attack dice too?
Yes.
I think
All
so.
rolled dice are doubled.
Hey.
Oh, that's gonna hurt it.
Oh, no, don't jinx me.
Right where the sun don't shine.
Right
Calls
in
it
the
years of
butthole.
death.
Okay.
I mean, there's piercing damage.
Yeah, so 22.
20.
Ouchie.
God damn.
Right in the butthole.
Did he consent to that?
I think there's a new butthole.
Yeah, he has a new butthole now.
So yeah, as you're kind of going through and you're seeing it's almost like you're tripping. Like you're seeing the notes as you're swinging and you're dodging through and striking, and you just get this critical spot right in its side, and you feel it go, "Urgh, urgh," and it actually loosens its grasp, giving you the opportunity to make a dexterity saving throw to get out for free.
It's what I'm good at.
I know.
8.
You probably don't want to fall down there anyways. It's kind of icky.
No, there's something about rocks. I don't know.
Well, I'm safer here.
I'm gonna take my second attack from haste.
Okay.
That's cocked. Okay, that is a 21.
21 hits.
And I don't believe I do sneak attack. It's only once
No.
per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That was broken as hell.
oh, womp womp. Okay, I do 5.
Oh no, you only did 27 damage this turn.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Or
Yeah,
In the
rogues.
first combat of the game.
All right, Horatio, it is your turn.
I'm going to be a little clever. See that it has the nice undead lady that didn't try to eat me earlier. I'm going to target its finger with magic missiles.
Okay. And that will be amplified by 1.
Well, I have 3d4, so I know.
It is 4,
7, 11, 15 damage. Force.
Tell me what happens.
hey.
Well, the missiles streak out of his hand, slam into the fingers, and kind of just go up them through the arm and into the head
Okay.
before exploding.
So it's almost like you reach out forward with your hands like but it's almost like watching like a Gundam anime where you see all the missiles just kind of and blast into it, and it surges up its arm, and you see it's like almost like a chain reaction of just explosions as the wild energy in this area.
He was just hungry.
Yeah, well.
And defeated.
You only just woke up.
Taking Zala with you.
Farewell, friends.
Farewell, friends. All right, do we have 3 people in chat? 3 people in chat?
I know Sig's
I
there.
don't think we do, so it's gonna be a YouTube giveaway. Hey there, folks. Host Zook here. Sorry about the camera. I didn't want to interrupt the game. It'll be fixed next time, I hope. Sorry. But anyways, the giveaway, yay. You made it this far to the video. Thank you so much for watching. Awesome. So if you want to win that beautiful miniature from Rocket Pig Games, all you have to do, leave a comment below of your favorite part of the game so far. I'm going to do a raffle in about a month, and I'll select someone at random. And you can join the Discord, and we can get your contact information from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and back to the show.
Let me see him.
Say if you're there, say something.
Yeah, pass it around so everybody can get a good look at this guy.
Was there consent? Yes. No, there was no consent.
Oh, he's so shiny.
Yeah, I made him gross. You guys can pass that around too if you want to check
Oh,
him out.
this is the dude that I said looked like Gooey Gus.
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't wrong.
Was that the one that you sent a picture that was just like only of this
Just
spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the
Yeah, that sparked the ghostwriter.
eye.
Look at him. He's a
Horrifying
Oh,
first
my.
encounter.
Why do you hate us?
I love you.
Yeah,
Oh, we just woke
It's
up. Let's
the
fight
good
a
kind of
god.
he printed that,
There's
and I had to fix one of the printers downstairs, and he's like, "This is your first encounter, by the way."
Yeah.
I'm like, Dave.
yeah. There's other things down in the dungeon that are also secrets. Okay, so as this thing falls to the ground, it starts to seep into the swamp, and before it's completely engulfed by the swamp, you actually see it's beginning to fade away into flickers of light and dust, and just fades away.
I'm glad I decided the mushrooms were cool.
Is she on her feet or her face?
Probably in the water somewhere.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of walk over in this direction and fish around to see if I can
Yeah,
find her
yeah.
and pull her up. You okay? Frog. Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No. All
I
right.
probably shouldn't have read that.
No, you probably shouldn't have, but you did.
But you did.
Who has damage?
I ended up taking damage.
Am I still vibrating from the haste?
Yeah.
Am I still
Okay.
massive?
For the next minute, I believe it
I
lasts.
think so, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah,
little
you are as well, and that basically everything will start fading down, and the magic, you feel the magic, the wild magic in the area subdue itself, and eventually fades.
Does the rock still float?
The rocks. That one's still staying in place though.
Okay,
Hmm.
whoever needs the most healing, come over here. I can touch you.
I mean, I'm
Might as
good.
well.
I think I still have the most health of anyone.
I kind of step back from Zala a little bit.
So wait, there's healing going on. What's happening?
I may have
Might as
actually
well.
taken the most damage of
Oh.
everyone. I took 5.
I took 4. Fortunately, probably 4 on a sorceress, probably a little more than 5 on a cleric.
We have a cleric
flavor
and
dude.
I can touch people.
Do you?
I do.
Is what I'm asking.
I mean, I can.
Who?
That's why I said, who needs the most healing?
I'll come over and
Okay, then you need to get your ass over here.
Okay.
So get touched.
Touch.
So
I will touch myself.
Pay for that.
Okay, so as you reach over and you place your hand on Horatio, you've never seen something like this before. You've heard rumors of divine magic and healing prowess, but to actually see it in person, you feel better.
that's a new one.
And no one.
I mean, I
You were right there, right?
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Were you being subtle at all?
No.
Okay, then power of the stars, and you see a lot of
3.
her face is starting to repair itself. It's still undead,
Mm.
but it's like the damage is starting to subside. The holes are beginning to knit itself, and she has healed herself. Divine magic. Have you heard of it? Yeah, you've probably heard rumors of it
Yeah.
without rolling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got a good religion.
Yeah.
So,
God's got my back.
so it would seem. Well.
Remember how I said I wasn't going to need more than 1d4?
You totally need more D4s.
Because of the healing. But I can only do that once per long rest.
Did you want to take a look at it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I can't remember if that's like a racial trait. I think it
It's a shiny
probably
shape.
is.
Yeah, Prasmer.
Yeah, it's healing hands.
So well.
Thank you. I did them both at the same time. Made it easier.
It's like when I get access to Fairy Fire and
Probably easier to make shade.
Enlarge Shrink.
Okay. So, the only one who has a vague idea of where they are right now is Ava. What do you guys do?
Hi everybody,
Um,
I'm Zala.
Don't read mysterious tablets or scrolls anymore, please.
Are you kidding me? That was great. I haven't been this entertained in years.
He was just hungry.
I could see that.
But he was like prayer hungry. That was like an almost dead god.
Well, now he's a dead god.
We decided.
Was that a list? No.
That's certainly a first for me.
It looks like a lot of the magic is gone, but this boulder is still floating up there.
Yeah, I probably don't want to stand under that.
I believe some of the other rocks fell, but this one still seems to be levitating.
Arcana check.
Sure.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Do we free it?
I mean, that's the thought that
16.
I've had.
I biffed it. I got a 9.
Most likely residual magic left over. Probably will stay like this for a few days until it falls.
I give it 2 or 3 days, and then it's gonna come crashing down.
That kind of makes me want to let it go free and see what happens. Just 3 days down the road, this is a big crash.
Yeah, you just
This random rock just falls out of the sky, kills a peasant.
you enter the next town and there's just a. We're not going here, guys. Ooh.
I don't have anything sharp to cut.
I have to remind myself, for once, I'm not playing a chaotic.
I'm chaotic good. It's for the good of the rock.
For the good of the rock. Okay.
Gotta make a quick check. What impulse control does Horatio actually have?
None.
No, the answer is no.
Yeah, none.
None.
Just gonna walk over with a dagger. Just
Okay,
It's the
the
size of a
sprite
tree.
starts digging into this thick
I've never
vine.
seen he
Jake
was
is
smart.
going to grab Horatio by the back of the
Whoa,
scruff.
whoa. You're never gonna get through it with a weapon that small. I take out my sword.
Actually, thinking about it, do I have a saw?
Oh yeah, and kittens.
No!
You hear no from the Kenko. A distinct, loud no that doesn't look like it belongs from its body.
When do we get a bird?
Seem to have gotten a rather wide assortment of individuals.
You're not gonna try to eat me, are you?
No.
Oh my gosh, is Iki okay?
One traumatized rat.
You just stay there. I give you a bit of ration.
Extra skin.
Cheek. There you go.
You healed and gave him more food.
I do actually carry food in case anyone else needs a snack.
Awesome. Okay. So you seem to have a breather. You guys can take a short rest if you need to. But you are not anywhere that you recognize except for Ava.
Mhm.
Do any of you try to get your bearings and figure out where the hell you are?
Yes, I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay.
We don't heal any points on short rest.
On short rest, yeah, you can. You can roll your hit dice. Your hit die is a die 10, I believe.
Yes.
So you're level 2, so you can roll 2 die 10.
Oh, okay.
And then at a long rest, you'll get all of those hit dice back.
I'm sure I can get 2 hit points from this.
You have to. It's 2 die 10. The minimum's 2.
I got 18.
Yes, you are healed.
And you add your con modifier to each die.
Yep.
Ah.
I forgot about that. Thank you.
26.
Yeah. Short rests are awesome. Especially for rogues.
And unlike a warlock, I do not regain my spells.
I healed more hit points than I can hold.
Yay.
Okay. So everything's kind of calm at this point. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can figure out where the fuck I am.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's do a basic intelligence check.
I was hoping that you were gonna say survival because I'm horrible at it.
Did we successfully free the boulder or no?
No.
No. If you guys want to persist and do it, I mean, sure.
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Looking around your bearings, let's see. Have you ever been here before? Where is your character from? Have you decided kind of a region-ish?
I don't believe we discussed it,
Okay,
but it's probably not hugely near this place.
Okay. As far as the stars go, you're kind of trying to read the stars and you don't recognize the patterns. Based on the geography, you're nowheres that you would have been
Okay.
previously. You were miles away. Not the same stars in the sky. So, anybody else? Ava, you know right where you are.
I'm cool with wherever we are. I'm just happy to meet friends.
So
Who don't immediately try to make you dead again.
Right.
would I recognize where I am? Or
Make a history check.
History. 11.
11. No,
Okay.
not with you.
Okay.
Somebody else on 11 might have worked, but
Oh.
Not me.
I just kind of, I'm looking up this. I don't recognize these stars. I don't know where I am.
I'm a
What
wanderer.
about the rest
Would I
of
be
you?
able to do a kind of check to see if I recognize something on here from a map or from geography?
sure. Go ahead and make a history check.
Yeah, I turn off moonbeams and incinerating the bugs.
Instead of beaming down.
It dies
right in
after
front
a
of us.
minute, so.
Well, just quietly boiling.
18.
18. Okay. Yes, you're pretty sure you're in the southern region of Hroth, known as Sarithius. Probably the northern section of that region, which is spelt T-S-A-R Ithius. I-T-H-I-U-S. So you're pretty sure you've probably been to Fort Darwix before, which is a nice landmark. It's basically what separates Hroth from Sarithius. Sarithius is kind of they're almost alien from the rest of Hroth because they're a neutral zone where people from Talk are actually allowed to be in Hroth, which is the opposing nation, the one that Hroth is currently at war with. So Sarithius is a neutral zone. So you're in a neutral zone right now. North of that, though, you won't see like any Talk presence.
So we're in Fantasy Switzerland.
Basically. Yeah.
Alright.
I wonder if I can open a bank account here.
So it seems we're in Oryth.
Yes.
I've never been here. I've been around here. Do you know more about the area?
Yes.
Yeah.
No one asked me before. What did I know again?
This used to be a forest.
That's right.
But it looks like it sank. Probably got hit by something, maybe a large piece of ribbonite or something. You're not exactly sure, but it must have been recent because you've been here within the recent months.
Mm.
Do you relay that information?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you
I
know
guess.
where we are, and you know where
You
we
know
are.
exactly. Like you knew roughly
I
where
know
you are.
roughly.
But after Ava explains that to you, you're probably maybe a day's walk west from Hillcrest. And you were at Hillcrest. Both of you.
What?
Both of you were at Hillcrest. Viserion and Horatio.
Where was I again before?
You were in the woods. You were tracking some bandits. You were.
I know you said an area.
You I did say Hillcrest as well, so you got the job from Hillcrest. So you're
Okay.
not far
So
from
the
where
three
you
of
were.
us were from
Yeah.
Hillcrest, and we're a day's walk from
Yep. And the other three were elsewhere.
I was gonna say, I'm not from there. Previous
I'm not-
character was
it.
from
I'm
there.
not from anywhere. I just walk around.
Kind of tempted to cut up some mushroom
Okay.
Mm,
and keep it.
they are still glowing.
You look like you want to do something. You look like you're.
No, I'm just like I said.
Okay.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Zala.
I know. Introductions finally.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Ava.
I am Bismuth.
Viserion.
Yeah, you don't hear an actual word. You hear shing, the duplicate of a blade being drawn from its blade. That is Shink's name.
Horatio, good fellow at your service.
For the people who were in Hillcrest, they may roll an intelligence check. See if you've heard of Horatio.
Oh no!
Oh, actually.
23.
23.
20.
20, yes. Both of you recognize Horatio. He has been all over the town
Good
performing.
reasons, I hope.
I only exploded once.
Pretty funny act. What do you do? Go ahead and explain what you usually do to us.
He's basically a stage magician, actually. He has a lot of sleight of hand, a lot of basic tricks. He doesn't actually use his actual magic for it, though. Though most people think he does. A lot of it's just like illusion,
Right.
sleight of hand tricks, sawing someone in half once.
For real, or was that not a trick?
They survived.
So yeah, I kind of addressed him as like, I think I recognize you now that we've had a moment to ourselves. You're the stage magician, right?
Yes. Among other things.
Did you make things disappear?
I mean, that depends on what it is.
Guess the better question would be on purpose.
I only got someone trapped in the Feywild once.
This season?
No, only once. They deserved it. Treat me out of my fucking money, little bastard.
We only just ended our fight. Are you still drinking?
When did I stop?
What did I... Wait. Are
And
you
then he actually-
accusing me of stopping?
Then she just pulled a flask and just...
So did anybody else follow a hand that reached out of nothing? Or am I the only one?
Hun, I was blacked out, so I don't know what the hell happened.
I was pulled through a portal.
A hand?
No.
Oh.
There was
I mean, there
beam-
may have been a hand involved. We don't know.
I only remember a beam of light.
That's a new one.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
All of us?
No, just,
No, it's
Okay.
Snake.
just her.
Did you eat the mushroom?
Then she ate the mushroom.
That is.
Oh, it's good, damn.
That is 14.
14. Yeah, you're gonna start feeling it in about an hour.
Do I still have the slice of mushroom on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna keep it.
so as this conversation's going by, you're kind of introducing yourselves. You do notice that the alabaster skin from the Azamar over there seems to be glowing a faint purple, and then shimmers to a green, and then shimmers to a blue, and then goes red. And it's just kind of changing colors.
She's become LED.
Everything's kind of trailing.
Did you do something with that mushroom?
I ate it.
Do you normally glow?
Did it at least taste good?
A little stale.
Tastes like a mushroom.
If you die, do you have any kin we should inform?
No.
So be it then.
Okay.
I mean, they'll probably end up seeing certain parts of their family.
The snozberries do indeed taste
Tastes
like
like
snozberries.
Yeah.
Candy bars.
Yes. Okay, so what is everybody doing? You kind of know where you are.
Can we see how high up the edge of this crater is?
Sure. It's gradual. So it's probably like 50 feet gradual going up, but it's like probably.
So at the edge, it would come to the top of
Yeah,
the
it's probably like 300 yards before you get up to the 50.
So it's not steep.
Yeah. No. You don't even have to roll to get up it.
Oh, good.
So.
It probably
Okay.
would fail anything.
Do you guys begin ascending the crater, getting
Might
out
as
of here?
well.
Is anybody going anywhere? Like, does anybody have a destination? I don't have a destination.
Oh, I may as well return to Hillcrest.
Likewise.
I just point at the map and go, okay, I'm going here.
Well, at least two of us have a destination, and since none of us appear to be hostile to each other, perhaps we should stay together in case anything like gestures to the swamp, anything like this happens again.
Well, I won't read more things.
I do hope you don't. But,
Well, the consequences weren't too bad. We're all
Dance to the
okay.
music.
You're just,
Leave me alone.
you look a little intense.
I think it's fine. The consequences weren't too bad.
Yeah, we killed a hungry thing.
But we
Yay.
learned about it,
And then killed it.
and then we killed it.
Well, we wouldn't have killed it if it hadn't tried to kill us.
I tried to reason with it.
It only kind of tried to kill me.
Does anybody still have that rune, by the way? Did you keep it?
The tablet?
Yeah.
I would like to go back and get it.
Sure.
I'm very interested in runes.
I was just curious if anyone grabbed it. Yeah, you can just write down that you have a rune, Kuatoa rune, which is Kuo.
as he picks it up, I'm like, if you start to read from that, I'll kill you myself.
Said Kuo.
Dash Toa.
I wonder if it'd be different if I read it in the deep speech.
So,
Let's not try it.
as he says that, Shink is going to mimic Zala's voice as Zala has started reading.
No.
That just started, just like playfully, like.
So you hear your voice come from, "Oh, Lofi, great one from."
So, someone quiet that bird.
I remember that.
I just face palmed.
Okay. So are you guys basically getting out of the crater and heading west? Is there anything else you'd like to say to each other before you head out?
Is everybody going the same way?
I'm going to Hillcrest. Unless we
I'm
have a better,
going to Hillcrest.
unless we have a better destination.
Are the guards there relaxed?
No,
They let him in.
That's a fair point.
No, that's
it's
not
a-
exploding.
It's a fey point.
Indeed.
Yes.
I should take offense to that, but it's very true.
I think you've had run-in with the guards before.
Yeah, they usually chase me out of places.
If you keep your hood up and your head down, you might pass as human.
You can walk
Usually.
behind me. I'm taller than you.
Make a history check. Whoever has been in Hillcrest.
I haven't, and
Not
I have
me,
advantage
but-
in history. I have a +4 in it.
No, that's Zanny.
My baby is.
That's
Oh,
right.
23.
23. Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
What's on history? I got 10.
Okay. The 23 gets it. So you have you've traveled and seen kind of necromancers before. It's generally straight up illegal in talk. It's frowned upon in Hroth, but as long as you're not abusing it and like trying to enslave people and inflicting it on other people. Yeah, if you have like a servant who's undead, they might be like give you distance, but they're probably not gonna outright just kill you just because you exist.
What about killing the undead?
You don't have the same rights everybody does.
I know.
You already lived your life as far as they're concerned. They probably won't attack you.
I mean, if she's about.
So be on your best behavior.
I always am.
I believe you.
I don't.
You-
You read that tablet.
That was my best behavior.
Can't
Ah.
fault curiosity.
But they have done nothing but say the truth.
Well, my behavior is my behavior. It is both the best and the worst.
I'm gonna get curious one.
You're reminding me of home. I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
It's an absolutely terrifying prospect.
I don't know. She hasn't tried to eat anyone's face yet,
Well,
or steal anyone's
give it
names.
time.
I don't steal names.
She had her
I
chance.
stole clothes once.
Do you eat people's faces?
I mean, I guess if they asked me to.
I mean, if they consent.
Again, very much reminding me of home right now.
I've
Kind of
never
refreshing
felt any
change.
urge to eat anyone's face, but I wouldn't want to be rude.
She could have done that instead of helping us wake up.
That's true.
Yeah, you were all like out. I was worried you were gonna drown.
I mean, I was the first one. She awoke. She could have killed me while the rest of you were out, so. I'd say that speaks to her.
I mean, are we
Inner
leaving this
character.
crater, or are we just gonna stand here?
I'm assuming this is all going on as we're walking.
Okay. So you ascend the crater, and you can see in the distance, it looks like the silhouette of a town. It takes about a good portion of the day. As you see a horrific sight before you, instead of seeing the beautiful sight of Hillcrest with all of its lush plant life, flowers, and I'm getting the look, and beautiful architecture, the hills that are made into homes, much like you would imagine hobbits and stuff from a J.R.R. Tolkien movie. Or book. I'm getting the look, and I'm very intimidated right now. Instead of that, the only thing you see is burnt down buildings, wreckage, ruins, stones, just littered everywhere. The only thing that is standing is a single inn room that looks like it has not been touched, it has not been scarred, it has completely been spared whatever travesty has happened. But the rest of Hillcrest before you lies flat, a once bustling metropolis, the trade center of Cerithius has been deleted.
Is this normal?
No.
The exact opposite.
Could I do
What
some
happened
kind
here?
of insight check or something to see how long this may have been like this?
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation check. Yes. Yep.
I would also like to make investigation check. Even though I'm-
I got a 21.
As we are approaching it, I'd like to do a perception check to see if I see any signs of movement.
Yep.
Nope. I got a 4.
Okay.
I too would like to do perception.
What did you get for your investigation?
21. Well, we don't have to worry about the guards.
That is a 20.
No, that'll make life easier.
More than
Stand
20.
around.
Okay. both of you, what did you get for your investigation? Okay, no. Okay, no.
That's why I wasn't speaking on it.
So it was definitely recent. You actually see some of these buildings still smoldering from the wreckage, and you see unfortunate amount of people dead in the streets. There are charred corpses. It's genocide almost. It's horrible.
Any pre-corpses?
Any what?
Pre-corpses.
Pre-corpses.
Someone down but not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm getting better.
What was that one thing that was still standing?
Happy.
An
An inn.
An inn.
Yes, there is an inn/tavern that is still seemingly standing and unscathed. Completely unscathed.
So there may be some kind of magical barrier around it.
And what else was a roll somebody asked you?
I did a perception.
Yeah.
Perception. Okay. Specifically geared towards looking for movement and stuff.
Sure.
Okay. You see that there are some shadows in the inn off in the distance. It looks like there are people in the inn. It looks pretty crowded in there, actually.
Gee, I wonder why.
So, and off in the distance you go into the ruins of Hillcrest, and that is where we will end tonight's episode. However, before we end, we will take place to a different scene, away from our heroes, something for our players, specifically our players and our viewers to understand. There is a throne with a tall man obscured by darkness, and he's just standing there looking through paperwork. A servant comes up to him and hands him a drink, and he takes a sip from it, and he's looking over important documents. Another servant steps up. My lord. Yes, squire. It has happened. And everything is going according to plan, except there was an incident at Boggrave. An incident. Explain. There seemed to be 6 individuals, and they appeared at Boggrave and terminated Lofi. They terminated him. Interesting. It's a thorn in my side, but definitely does not change any of the plans. Find out more about them. We'll do so, your sire. You are dismissed. The servant steps away. And that is where we will end tonight's episode. We're going to do some XP. You guys have already done a deadly encounter. You guys had some kick-ass roleplay. You showed up to the session. So that's 3 right there. Now, you guys can possibly get more by doing a what have you learned. As long as you do, each one of you comes up with one thing, you will get the amount of players divided by 2. So you get 3 extra XP. So that would be 6 checkpoints if you guys can all come up with one thing you have learned. We'll start with Shink. What have you learned?
Shink has learned that these people are crazy.
I mean,
Specifically, why?
2 of these dumbasses won't let go of the flying magic rock.
Fair enough.
It deserves freedom.
It deserves freedom. Horatio, what have you learned?
But these people are way more entertaining than I was expecting. He's not had this much fun in years.
Fair enough. Okay, what in particular did you find amusing?
The fact that they, first off, didn't try to stop him up until, the Kanku did.
Okay, Bismuth, what have you learned?
Don't have someone read the prayer word for word. Just say it's a prayer.
Fair enough. Zala, what have you learned?
I can read fish.
Yes! You can!
Oh no.
Viserin, what have you learned?
We're all gonna die young, but it's gonna be funny as hell getting there.
One of us already did.
Well, she's ahead of us.
Yes.
Oh my god, my face. My face hurts. Okay, is that where you're going with?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ava.
Note to self. God weak to mushroom.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This-
What did the mushrooms do an hour later?
Okay, so basically the original intention was for you to lure Lofi into the light and basically get rid of its...
He's asking what the effect was on Ava.
You said there would be an effect an hour after she
Oh.
ate it. Was it just more the glowing?
Oh, it's
or?
gonna start kicking in. It's still going, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll get
start
into
the
that in the
session.
next
Wow.
episode, yeah.
That's fine.
So yeah, everyone gets 6 checkpoints. That's enough to level up with 2 checkpoints to spare.
How do we track the checkpoints?
So usually I just put in the notes. There's a note section on D&D Beyond, or
And
you
I
can
just do
write it
other and
down.
do X's.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to help everyone level up, so I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you everyone for stopping by. If you wanted a chance to win the Lofi, but there wasn't enough active people in chat, you can go to our YouTube channel, leave a comment below, and I'll reach out to you if you're the lucky winner. So until next time, thank you all for joining us, and toodaloo.
Bye!
Bye.